Good afternoon, Mzansi, and a very warm welcome to you. This is Afternoon Express, and my name is Balisa Tembe. Now, today it is a Tuesday, so you already know what that means, Mzansi. It is our Afternoon Express Kukalang. That means I cannot do this masterpiece alone. I have to call on my head chefs to help and guide me through the kitchen. Today, of course, we've got Chef Dumi, our resident foodie. What it do, baby boo?
How you doing, mama?
I'm good, honey. You're already in such a good mood. I can see you've got your chef's jacket on, which means you're ready to cook.
I'm ready, girl, and I brought in some reinforcements this time.
Alalela, you brought some heavyweights with you. I'm very excited to introduce the team to you, Mzansi. We've got Chef Lulu. How are you doing, Chef Lulu?
Amazing. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And last but certainly not least, we have got Chef Jade. Chef Jade, girl, how are you?
Feeling on fire being here in the kitchen with you. Polly, I know it is absolutely time. We feel that you are ready to graduate over to the crew, and for that to actually happen, I need to crown you.
Okay.
Some wear chef's hats, and this one is absolutely appropriate for the kind of cooking that we're going to do. Congratulations.
Oh, yes. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. I am so ready. Thank you so much. That means I've officially entered the team. Now on social media, Mzansi, if you're wondering what's cooking, the ladies are about to divulge what's on the menu. So, Chef Lulu, what's cooking today?
I'm making a classic family favorite, roast chicken and roast vegetables.
I love that. What else do you got for us?
Something interesting, a flourless chocolate banana bread.
Love that. And then Chef Jade, you're taking over.
I'm going to whip us something up easy for Valentine's Day. Yeah. For when things are happening, we're going to make beautiful fish with potatoes like you've never seen before.
Delicious.
Smash it up. And also, of course, last but not least, a pièce de résistance chocolate fondant with nice cream.
I'm very excited for all of that, Mzansi. You already know where to get the full ingredients list and recipe over on our website. But on social media, we're asking you and setting up a scenario. Your crush has to come over for Valentine's Day 3-course meal. What are you making them? Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, guys, let's get cooking, ladies.
Let's get cooking.
Chef Lulu, what do we need to whip up our first roasted chicken?
So basically, roast chicken, it's very simple. It's too easy. Jade's going to be chopping up some vegetables.
Oh, I love chopping up.
You're going to be doing the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Just chop them up, big chunks, because it's going to be in one pan, just roast it all together.
Nice.
And I'll start with the chicken.
Okay, perfect. I've got some herbs and spices here as well. That's just going to add to
We're
that.
just going to add it together.
That flavor level.
With the chicken, yes.
Beautiful.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be mixing the butter with the thyme. And we're going to be putting the butter inside the chicken, well, under the skin, really.
Okay.
Just to add some flavor and make it really juicy and delicious.
Lulu, how do you feel about the skin on or skin off with this carrot?
I love it. Keep it on.
Am I keeping it on?
Why
Nice
would you
work for
want to
me.
waste anything? Just leave it on.
I also say it's less work for me.
Did you know that we could leave the skin on there?
Okay, so you let me peel this first and then you tell me after. Okay.
Well, we want to see if we can actually do it. We know that you can't have graduated. Now we can get over to it.
All right, all right.
Chef Lulu, is that because all the nutrients is also
Exactly.
within that skin of that vegetable?
A lot of people tend to take it off, but we can eat it. I mean, and then what do? You throw it away. So just leave it on. I like to leave it on. And besides, you save time.
Yeah, absolutely. Save time, save effort, and more fun in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Which brings us to that delicious basting that you're making there. How's it going?
So basically, I'm going to leave it like chunks because we want to stuff it into the chicken under the skin. You can use a spoon.
Okay.
If you want, if you don't want to dirty your Valentine's nails. Then just lift the skin gently. Don't be too rough, otherwise it's gonna tear, basically. Then you just put the spoon underneath like that.
Preferably look into your Valentine's eyes when you're doing that as well. It's
Otherwise, just use your hands.
Beautiful.
It's
Chef
easier.
Lulu, question, why are we putting our butter and all of that flavoring underneath the skin of the
It's
chicken?
just gonna make the chicken really, really juicy and give it so much flavor under the skin and just, you know, spread all underneath the chicken.
I think you hit the nail on the head with the chicken specifically, because so many people love chicken. But what are the few things that you've seen people do wrong when it comes to roasting chicken?
Leave it in the oven too long, it just becomes a dried chicken with you're just eating bones instead of chicken. So you can, I mean, depending on the size, like this is an average size chicken, so if you leave it in for an hour, it's perfect. If you can have a smaller chicken than this, and you do get smaller, an hour might be too much, so 45 minutes to an hour.
And people
you
that
don't
poke
want to eat
through
dry chicken.
People that poke it and make holes in it.
No, all the juices are just going to run out. So you want to keep it all in, you know?
Okay.
Keep it all contained.
Yes, yes.
Well, Chef Lulu, I've already mixed in here some pepper, some salt, and some paprika.
Thank you.
I'm going to just leave that right over
Thank
here
you so
for
much.
you. When
See,
you
I'm just
really
spreading
know
the,
what flavor is
I'm
about.
just spreading the
You've
butter
done this
now.
before. This is not your first rodeo.
I'm telling you,
Yay.
I've had a couple of master classes in the kitchen here today. You know, it has to be chefs like you, Chef Jade, who help guide me through things in the kitchen. Where did you get your start in the kitchen?
It's always been a thing in my family. Since I can remember, we've been hosting parties, we've been hosting celebrations, and naturally we like to get together and have fun.
Yeah.
So the kitchen is the meeting place in our family, for sure, and that's what I love about working with Lulu at Food Jams, because we both have that. We both like to have a party, have good food, have great company around, and that's what we do for a living.
Yep.
I suppose, you know, hint, the caps, the hats, it's all about having a good time.
Exactly.
And although we are, you know, heading towards a few days away from Valentine's Day, a lot of people might be having a Galentine's Day, getting all your girlfriends together, friends, family, and delicious treats in the kitchen. So this is a nice way of having a dinner party.
Absolutely, and it doesn't have to take a lot of time. It's about having quality time together and also cooking up a storm together in the kitchen, right?
Absolute
Separate the, you know, the jobs to do together. Some does the chicken, another person will cook up a dessert, and that's what we love, having a get-together.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, Chef Jade. So how far are we on this side, on the meat station?
I'm ready with my chicken. I'm going to take that mixture.
It was that quick.
I know. It's too easy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a little bit of, you can use a brush or just pour it over and then you use your hand to rub it. I mean, we want to get our hands dirty, right? That's what cooking is about.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Okay, I think I'm going to start layering the veggies there. So
Yeah,
maybe
and I'm so ready with my veggies too. They're ready to get involved.
You see how easy is this?
So what's the
Thank
trick
you.
then? Because some people say put your veggies at the bottom, then put the chicken on top. Some people say make space in the center for it and then put the veggies around. What's the trick?
Either or, I like to put it on the side because I want to see my veggies. See what's cooking.
And then I guess it also depends on the type of veggies you have, because if you're going to be having veggies that cook up quicker, you'd want to start with the harder
And
ones.
sweet potato goes fast, as you know.
And I can't wait for those juices to go into the sweet potato, into the carrot, into onion. I mean, literally, I'm going to make this dish tonight.
Absolutely.
You can add more oil if you need to. It depends if, as you go along, you can decide. And then now we're going to trust the chicken too. Maybe trust the chicken before.
What? I have, but I trust you to trust the chicken for us.
I need your help though.
Sure.
So I just need some string. We're going to tap the legs because it's going to keep the shape of the chicken. Otherwise, you can end up with chicken that's cooking like that. So you truss it by tying the legs, and it will also hold all the juices in and just make it a beautiful shaped, juicy chicken.
Okay, beautiful. So do me.
How much string?
Get
that's enough,
cutting,
yeah.
girl.
That's enough. Awesome.
Yeah.
This looks super easy, and it seems like something almost anyone can do. But also what I love about this recipe is that you're elevating a simple, basic dish that I think almost most of us have tried, either one Sunday or another. We've all tried a roasted chicken. But this is a nice way of adding all the other ingredients that you might find in your fridge, in your pantry, and just elevating those flavors. I love that. Ladies, how far away with putting this all together?
Yes.
In the oven. How easy was that?
The moment
I love that. So, Chef Lulu, as you're putting it in the oven, you already said that it goes in 180 degrees?
Yep, and then another trick to keep it juicy, you can heat the oven, preheat it for 240 degrees just to make it hot, and then when you put the chicken in for 12 minutes, it just starts sealing everything, and then after 12 minutes, you can turn it down to 180 and then slow cook it.
It seems like you're quite traditional when it comes to the way you throw down in the kitchen. Where did you get your start from?
Well, I grew up, like Jade, in a house with cooks and chefs. My father was a chef since before I was born, so it came naturally. My brother's a chef, my nephew's a chef, and now my little one is becoming a chef, so it's all in the
you got
family.
a little one. Tell me all about that. You know, I'm feeling awfully broody and Zanti already now. I've been talking about them babies. So how old is your little one?
3.5, almost 4 years old, and he loves being in the kitchen. He's always in the kitchen, chopping, mixing, doing everything.
What's his #1 dish to throw down with?
Anything that he can mess with. Anything that mommy has to clean, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, and I love his uncle. He's got this beautiful big whisk that is his favorite utensil that I often see him hold in as well. It's practically bigger than he is, but that's totally his thing to whip up. Whatever he's mixing up, it's always using the big whisk.
Using the big whisk that uncle gave him. Stunning, ladies. Well, Chef Lulu, I'm going to allow you to pop that in the oven here for us.
I'm just going to add a little bit of oil, more oil.
Love it. Final touches. Work your
and you
magic,
can also
chef.
add the rest of the spice onto the vegetables.
Just doubling up on those spices there. I'm loving it. And of course, you've got that finished product there that looks so delicious. It's golden brown. I suppose when it comes to the vegetables as well, it's just up to how you prefer to enjoy your vegetables.
Yep, so you can leave it, if some people like a bit crunchy, some people like it to be soft, so it depends on, you can put a fork or a little toothpick and see how soft it is, if it's perfect for your taste.
Lovely.
Or a knife.
So ladies, as we are rounding up part 1 of this incredible cook-along, you know, we're encouraging all of our South African viewers right now to go out there and have incredible dinner parties wherever you are, with whoever you want to celebrate with. So ladies, when it comes to creating the perfect dinner party, you and your people gathering around the kitchen, what's your #1 rules and regulations?
We only have one rule when it comes to cooking.
A very important rule that we take very, very, very seriously in our kitchen.
What's that?
The only rule we have, are you ready for this?
Are you ready?
Is
No rules!
no rules. Whatever people like, no rules.
I know, you know, if South Africa was there with the pen and paper and they were ready to take down the notes, but it's all about keeping things flexible here in the kitchen.
Freestyling.
It's all about freestyling and having a good time. And speaking of which, Mzansi, we're heading over to social media wanting to find out from you. Here's a scenario. Your crush has come over for some Valentine's Day food and you have to cook a 3-course meal. What are you making them? Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, coming up after the break, we're going to be making you a flourless chocolate banana bread.
With the creamy decadence of double cream bliss from Clover, yogurt has never been so irresistible.
Made with love by Clover.